Short Test tab. As mentioned previously, one of the windows in VI starting room is Test View. This window has 6 tabs including Short Test, Check Test, Search Test, Setting, Trigger and Binary Output. Specifying test points is done in Short Test, Check Test and Search Test tabs. In Short Test tab, you can select fault type and the points for the test, and after the test is performed, you can view the results of the evaluation. In this tab, in Test Point section, the fault current and voltage, and in Fault Type section, the fault type are determined. Voltage, fault current, and the angle between voltage and current are entered in Voltage Current and Phi tabs respectively. After specifying the current and voltage of the test, it is necessary to select the fault type from the standard faults available in Fault Type section. These faults include different fault types of phase to earth, 2-phase and 3-phase. By clicking on Add, the selected test point is entered in the table in this window. By selecting one of the rows and then selecting Insert option, the selected row is repeated in the table, and by clicking on Remove, the selected point is removed. By selecting Add to option, it is possible to copy point or points selected for a fault type to another fault type. By clicking on Remove all test points entered in the table are removed. By clicking on Sequence option, Sequence Test Points to page opens where it is possible to create test points with equal steps. In a step section, steps are created toward the range. By selecting Angle in a Step On field, angular steps are entered directly in terms of degrees. This means that the test points are entered according to the points of origin, specified in Origin section in a way that the required angles are resulted in accordance with the horizon. For example, if 45 and 90 degrees are entered as a start and end points, with 5 degrees steps and 5 voltage and 5 amperes as origin point. By confirming this setting and zooming all, you can see that there are some points added on the VI characteristic. For example, the last point is selected. By doing the calculations mentioned in the picture, you can see that the resulted angle is 85 degrees and not 90, which is because the point of origin is considered as one of the points as well, and the last point of this sequence is removed. But by selecting direction, an angle is specified in Angle field, and in this angle from the origin point, with the length entered in Length field, and by steps specified in a step size, some points are shot on the curve. Note that the length and the steps of the points are specified according to nominal current, which is the same as the CT secondary current entered in device block on test object page. For example, if 45 degree, 5 and 0.5 times the nominal currents, 0 and 0 are entered as angle, length, step and origin point. By confirming this setting and zooming all, you can see that some points are created in 45 degrees in the characteristic curve with 0 volts and 0 amperes as the point of origin. If the performed test has failed points, by selecting Clear All Failed Test option, these points are cleared from the table in this section. In Details section, the information related to tip nominal time, the allowed operation time range, the actual time and evaluation of test point are entered in TNOM, TMIN and TMAX, TACT and state fields respectively. In the table at the bottom of the page, the test points are entered with various details. The details include test evaluation, test voltage, test current, the angle between voltage and current of the test point. Also, if you wish to enter a comment for any of the points, you can select User Comment from the cell. At the end of this page, it is possible to select the test point table in different fault types.